I do recall being very, like I said, very impressed by this graphical effect that they use here. And this soul's only good in this one area. Except for the Soul of Magic, none of the souls are good outside of one particular dungeon. But whereas the graphical effect in the dark area was just, oh, it's dark, except for this spot where it's not anymore. I love, like, the weird refractions that you get here. Okay, we'll just do it that way. That's fine. Oh, we created the whole neighborhood. I seem to recall one of these chests you gotta push aside as well. I wonder if I have that right. I wonder if my memory is acting up on me. Like, I want to say there's an emblem or something. On guard! Let the jousting commence! I do love that the model knights are on little rocking horses. I think that's very appropriate. Not sure what the purpley business is supposed to be. And the wallpaper in that room is peeling. Like, we're kind of fixing up the house as we go, but we're not doing a terrific job of it. All things told. Oh, it looks like we've made it into the industrial part of town. Maybe we're over into the slums now. Yeah, there's clearly no city planning going on here. Why are you guys all just lining up? Up there. Like, I'm not going to complain, but... made my job a lot easier. Did we get the stairs leading up into the attic yet? Did I miss those? Maybe the cats are going to have to start eating chests of drawers. They wouldn't feast on a great door, you don't think? No, surely not. Would just be crass. Looks like I got one more bomber around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. I have stumbled upon him. He was being real quiet. He was a stealth bomber. Okay, so there's the entrance to the next dungeon. But we do still have 3 more monster layers here in the model town. You knights could move a little slower, you know. I think this is going to make steps back around to the beginning of the model town, actually. Yeah, we're just going to get steps down from here, which means I must have missed a couple of monster layers somewhere up in the hood. This is the infinite monster layer. It's just rocking horse knights from here to Buttstown. Alright. Yeah, there's my stairs. There's my exit. 2 more monster layers, one of which is right there. And probably makes a bridge across. How we missed it the first time, I don't know. Up and around the neighborhood here. Yeah, we didn't go south from here. So one last monster lair over here? Yep, there it is. Filled with snipers. More about those treasure boxes in a second. Probably just gems in a strange bottle. I'm gonna guess one of them has a paltry amount of gems. And one of them has a strange bottle. That's my guess. So I don't think we've gotten a strange bottle out of a treasure box in this area yet. I want to know what Dr. Leo uses for his water features in his model towns, because they're quite attractive, if I say so. I mean, they kind of suggest water without actually looking like water. It was a strange bottle. Okay. Monster Lair 0. I feel like we should have gotten a solution to the cat problem by now. But I guess we didn't yet. Oh, we've already talked to you. Yeah, that's... Actinidia leaves? Oh, maybe that's my solution to the cat problem. Marie is a pet, by the way. No. Sorry. Wait, I said no. Aha! Emits a peculiar scent that attracts cats. Not that cat, though. Only certain cats. That cat's completely immune. Well, let's go attract some cats. Why not? And I mean, the guy doesn't have to yell at you when you pull his leaf off. Like, he offered. Yeah, come on. Come on out, cats. Cats. Oh, you're so dumb. No, now you're stuck on the other side of the door. Here you go. Put my power bracelet back on. Wonderful. Alright, let me into Mouse Town. I didn't want to talk to this plant. I want to talk to that mouse. Little beady-eyed little bugger. And I think all we can get in here is medical herbs. Oh good, more magic that we will never ever need to cast. I think this one lays mines on the ground. No, I think that's perfectly logical. And if you were born a plant, you still have to fear things. Yep, I'll take it. Oh, well, the one that I have didn't come from your body, so you're just being greedy. Aside from the bouncing chest of drawers, the NPCs in this whole area of the game are a little frustrating. I knew it. I forget how that's clued. It might not be. Yeah, I don't know where that's clued in the game. It might not be. I might just remember that from last time I played the game. But we have everything equipped. I guess we're going to show off the spark bomb here. Look how terrible this magic is. Oh, we didn't need to refresh. We were already at max capacity. That's spark bomb. That's what it does. You can't aim it. I don't think it does more damage than the magic missiles. Alright, we're in a lowercase power plant. Oh, one more. Filled with spikety balls. I don't remember if we're going to have to switch back to our ice armor at any point. We got more armor. Receive no damage from weaker monsters. I mean, the +2 defense is probably necessary. If we get killed by the boss of this area, though, I think we will go back to more iframes. I'm not super sure which one is going to be more useful. There's just really no good way to dodge the... Ooh, yeah, we are going to need ice armor. There just doesn't seem to be a really good way to dodge the Scrub and Bubbles guys, unfortunately. Just the pattern... They shoot out in an 8-directional pattern, but it's also a very kind of compact pattern. So if you're standing anywhere on screen, they basically can hit you. So the strategy is just tank the damage. That does seem to be a working strategy a lot in Soulblazer. Just go ahead and tank the damage. That'd be a good name for... Wow, those were useless. Those did nothing. I'm a plumber now, basically, is what's happening. That'd be a good title for, like, a new game in this series. Welcome to Soulblazer 4, just tank the damage. Okay. He didn't want to attack me when I was directly in front of him, but he'll attack me when I'm all the way on the other side of a platform. Checks out. We do want to make sure that we keep our good armor on, though. A couple more levels we can use our recover sword. I don't think we'll get it in Dr. Leo's lab, though. One more. Alright, who dat is? A talking doll. So, on top of everything else, Dr. Leo invented talking dolls. Which are, next to clowns, the creepiest possible thing in the universe. In fact, the quote-unquote animal that we need to release in this section is a doll. I don't know why, when they said, hey, let's have the player, like, release animals in every section of the game. We're going to have a dog, and we're going to have a dolphin, and we're going to have a giant, awesome mountain snail, and a talking doll. And I wonder if Quintet had a meeting, like... So, is this one of those dolls that, like, pees themselves? I'm sure that... Oh, really? You're going to make me go back to the Spiketies to get the blue ball? Oh, just give me some X, please. No, I'm going to stay here. I could never understand. I mean, I was a boy back in the 90s, and I think unequivocally, and I think this is true, certainly true in the 90s, but almost certainly true all throughout American history, boys just had better toys. All throughout history. And now, obviously, the idea of gender identity in children's toys is slowly going away. Like, I know some toys, I know some stores, rather, some department stores don't even differentiate. I think Target, and I think, what was the other one that I was reading about? I'm not sure now, but don't even have boys and girls toy departments anymore. They just have one large toy department with all the toys in it, which is how it should be. But back in the day, oh, that's it. I think we're ready for the boss of this area now. We are, yeah, light them up. Let's go. Back in the day, you had boys' toys and you had girls' toys, and I'm sorry, girls, but the boys' toys were just better. They were just better, and every girl that I knew growing up agreed, because most of the girls, I had a couple friends who were girls, and they all had boy toys. They always had video games and Legos and just fun stuff. And the girl toys was like, they were just always dolls. Like, this doll pees, and this doll talks, and this doll is a mailman, or whatever. This is a doll. This is a tin doll. We're going to go ahead and pop a medical herb here in a second, right now. We have him a little more than halfway down. His hit point total actually started as a yellow bar, so it was way up there. Come on, Tin Doll. I think a boss like this, that's going to spawn at the edge of the screen and run across the screen multiple times, should not be on a scrollable screen. You should be able to see all of his teleporting points at once. If we're being fair. But I know we're not actually being fair, but... Yeah, I don't know. I remember as a kid just watching all the toy commercials, and like they would have boys' toys, they'd have like board games and little electronic games, like a lot of stuff I wasn't interested in, like a lot of the like the G.I. Joe kind of stuff. I was never big on the action figures, but creativity toys and electronic toys and video games and Pow Pow Power Wheels and all kinds of fun stuff. And the girls just got like, oh, this one burps and has a little dress. It's a sad state of affairs, but that's how it was. All of our cartoons were pretty terrible. We all pretty much had the same terrible cartoons back in the 80s and 90s. A lot of people have nostalgia for 80s cartoons. I don't. They were pretty much just all there to sell us toys. They didn't start making good cartoons until the mid-90s, by my estimation. Wait, no they weren't. No. The machine that Dr. Leo built to summon Death Toll was done in a small room. We were told that in the prologue. This prologue is starting to contradict itself, I feel. Let's get our purple stone from the doll's pocket. Yeah. Listen, we have one stop to make, though, before we go to Magrid Castle. I'm sorry, the Magrid Castle. We do have to make one quick stop, because I've got a bone to pick. Or rather, I have a twig to pick, because last time, this stuck-up plant refused to let me tear off parts of his body for my own personal gain, but now I would. Ha ha ha. See, I don't really know why there's a drawer where you can put a spare medical herb. You can't really have a spare medical herb. You either have one or you don't. It's not like you're gaining anything by taking this medical herb upstairs and putting it in the box and taking another one. Like, they're not a limited resource. In any event, we'll go ahead and save the game here. Wonderful. And now let's go back to the world map, and we'll get to see from space, which is where God lives, how nice the house looks now. It's all repaired and looks wonderful. If only there were people living there. Guys, in the next video, we will take it up to the Magrid Castle. Thanks for watching.
Shoutouts to Super Scabot for sponsoring this video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, please tickle my thumb, leave a friendly comment, and ring my little bell.